Well, welcome back to the Outdoor Life. As you guys well know, one of my things in recording my activities in the outdoors is good audio. Video is great, but if you don't have good audio, your videos are not going to just be there. So it's my job to make sure that you guys have the best tools at hand. As weekend warriors, we have to spend our money wisely and we have to cut corners where we can and make choices. Now, when it comes to audio, I have found an inexpensive solution that doesn't really cut a lot of corners. As a matter of fact, it has a bunch more punch to it than some of my more expensive camera gear. This is the CVM VM20 from Comica, and it's a shotgun mic. It works really well. I'm going to be playing you some footage that I recorded on another review that I did earlier. But this thing really does rock. It comes in at a $129, and it outperforms my $350 mics and some of my other expensive ones as well. One of the things that I really like about it is it has an adjustable gain on the mic right here. As you can see, you've got it all the way from 0 to 10, so you have the ability to adjust the gain on there. This thing has an output that will go into either a camcorder or a cell phone. It has two high-cut passes on it for the wind noise. It does come with a foam insert that you can use to knock down some of your plosives if you're using it for interviews and stuff. But it also comes with this windsock, as you saw I just pulled off, for when it's windy out. And I'm not a big fan of the sock kind of dead cats, but it does work. It does work together. I would rather it was all one, so it just on and off a lot easier and quicker, but it does work. The other thing that I really like about it is that it has it's all battery powered inside here. So everything is being charged inside the mic itself, so it does not need phantom power. And you can click the on and off button and it does give you a visual indication of the battery. Now, to tell you the truth, unless I've left this on overnight, I have yet to dump this battery on a whole weekend of camping and doing all kinds of activities with it. So it works really well. I use it on my camcorder, I use it on my DSLR. I mean, this thing is small enough that you can even use it on a GoPro. You can just slide this right on here and you're good to go on a GoPro, and you can use it to do all kinds of different kind of filming and stuff. You can move the shock mount back and forth so that it's not in the picture. I shoot in linear mode, so you don't generally see it. But as you can see, it's really small and compact and does really well. I've even done a few Zoom meeting calls with this to see how well it would work in a studio environment. And because it's a shorter shotgun, it's not picking up so much room reverb on the sides here. It's knocking it out very well. But the other thing is it knocked out the TV in the other room because I've got a home office. It knocked out some of the dogs barking outside and some other noises going on in the house. So I was able to do the Zoom meeting without having to shut my door or anything like that, telling everybody and the grandkids, oh, you gotta be quiet, you gotta be quiet. No, I didn't have to do any of that. This thing worked really well. I'm going to go ahead and throw up some audio that I recorded on here with this. I know proof is in the pudding, and you're going to want to hear what it sounds like in a real life situation. Again, this is a winner. Welcome to Lake Tawakoni State Park. I don't know a lot about this park. I've never been here before. This is actually my first Texas state park. And so far it seems pretty cool. There's the lake over there. It's a pretty big lake. Drive here was not too bad. It's a little windy today. So I tried it on a camping trip and it didn't work really well. My Verizon phone did a lot better than this did. It would only get like 1.5, maybe 2 megabits down. It didn't connect very well. All right, now you guys have heard the Comica in my truck. You have heard it in the woods. You have heard it in my studio. And now you're going to hear it on my electric skateboard. So this thing will do, right now I have it set for about 12, 14 miles an hour. We're going to give it a try. I have it on a GoPro 9, and I have the wind muff and the dead cat on here, so that you can hear it. It is a little windy out here, but it's not too bad. So we're going to get a real good indication of what it sounds like at speed here in a few minutes. Right now we're doing about 10 miles an hour, so I'll do a little bit more than that. You can hear it in the different directions. But this has turned out to be a very nice little compact setup. I use it a lot when I am out on the road, hiking, biking, and things like that. And it works really well for that kind of stuff. Sorry, I had to let a car go past. But it works really well. I like it better than the Rode Micros. I get better sound quality, and like I mentioned earlier, the ability to adjust the gain is really sweet. It does have a filter on here to cut the wind noise out. I do not have it turned on. I wanted to leave it raw. But we're cooking right now at about 14 miles an hour. So you are going to hear a little bit of wind, but it's not going to be much at all.